What is a class? A class is pretty much just a blueprint of an object. So, for example, if you have a computer, your computer, if it were a class, would have, a graphics card, a motherboard, a CPU, some RAM, some memory, a power supply, maybe a couple USB ports, and, other accessories. Those would all be defined in your class. And so it's just telling us what should exist in that object. So the first thing you want to do is do class and then the name of your class. So it's going to be student. And this traditionally is capitalized. So always capitalize your class at the start. And then the next thing we're going to do is type def underscore underscore init underscore underscore and then self. And then we're going to pass in whichever arguments or parameters you want. And so if you're a student, you should have a name and an age to keep it simple. We're going to pause right here. So what we're doing so far is we're creating a class called student, and then we're doing def underscore underscore init. And this is just saying that the student class is referencing itself. And if we need to reference the class student in this .py file, we can now reference it in other files. And so what that looks like is if I said from classes.student import student, I'm now able to use the student class. And so now we need to go back because we haven't fully filled it out yet. And so we have name and age. So these are the two things we're going to pass in as arguments or parameters, however you want to call them. And so we would go self.name equals name, and then self.age equals age. And this is just saying when you are creating an object with this class, these two arguments are going to be passed in. So now when we import the student class, if we say new student, perfect, nice built-ins, student is referencing the class here that we have created. And then we're saying the name of the student is John and their age is 18. All right. And so now when we reference the student, we say print new student dot name, right? We're going to get back John because this object using this model is a student and we assigned the name of John. And the cool thing about that is we can just say new student 1 equals student same Emily, she's 18 or 15, who knows. And then we'll do one more. And new student 2. And this will be Billy. And Billy is 17. Cool. So now when I print all three of those, we're still using that same model, just everyone has a different name. And so as you can see, Python classes are very important. They're super useful, and hopefully you feel more comfortable with them. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And this has been